Welcome to the School of Wordcraft and Worldmancy. This is Feedback Frenzy.
Hello and welcome to another Feedback Frenzy. Thank you so much for being here. I'm WriterGreg, and this is the School of Worldcraft and Worldmancy, where for this session we are going to review 1,500 words of fiction or a world-building article that has been submitted at wgc.bz/submit. All right, for this session we are going into kitoypoy's article from Worlds of Wizard's Peak, a primer on the Quirinal Concordance Zone. This is the setting from where kitoypoy led me on my very first Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition one-shot. The first time I had ever played, any tabletop RPG period, let alone with friends, online, whatever. It was my first time ever. And so I'm looking forward to seeing more about this article that we have here. So let's go ahead and kitoypoy, Best of World Anvil 2021 nominee. His stuff is amazing that he has here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this place. All right. Now, I do know that, wow, there's a lot of information in here. I don't know if we'll be able to get through all of this, but I do know that kitoypoy has truly been enjoying the Mid-Journey AI text-to-art bot, and has been going through and replacing a lot of the images on his website. And I believe this is a new one I haven't seen before. It looks a little AI, but this is such a horrific looking image. It's awesome. Okay, horrific in the best way possible. And of course, Kit does a wonderful job with his Hero Forge persons here as well. So let's just take a look again. This beautiful artwork that he commissioned in the background. We got a day one. We have a days of the week. This turns, but okay. Days. Okay, so we have 6 days of the week. Here, identahedrons. Yep, we've got that. And then we have the cantons, which are like slivers. And we have 16 of, we have a lot of those. Okay, and let's see what's down here at the bottom. The concordant mandates. Okay. All right, so let's go through this the best we can and as much as we can and provide what feedback we want. So, and if you're interested in learning more about this, you can visit the link in the article, the link to the article below, and you'll be able to dig deeper into the world of Wizard's Peak. All right, day one. You file into a cool auditorium, tugging at your newly issued uncomfortable uniform. The other recruits fill the room's high ceiling with unfamiliar smells and sounds. A highborn tiefling in a bespoke tailored uniform sneers at an unwashed alien barbarian fresh from the snows. The room quiets as a white-robed figure with a face carved from marble glides across the stage. It stands at one of the podiums and begins to speak in a clean, smooth voice. Welcome, Sophans, to the Quirinal Concordance Zone. My designation is 20607. Refer to me as Instructor of Recruits. My pronouns are they, them. I am Soulforged, a lost soul of Kiranal given a new life in this constructed body. I see mortals from across our world, along with recruits from other planes of reality amongst you. Today you will learn how to complete your period of service and earn your citizenship amongst the concordant. A hulking figure lurches from the other side of the stage, dressed in a pristine uniform of a concordant sergeant. A surly growl emerges from a mouth full of tusks and sharpened teeth. Look alive, pit mate. I'm Sergeant Grozkaz Killflayer. You will call me Sergeant Killflayer. I am a full-blooded oak of Borthakar. None of that watered-down half-orc pansy fetulence here. I don't care where you come from or who your daddy is. I'm here to let you know that no matter what monstrosity crawls out of the pit, I'll be standing behind you to make sure you don't run. Okay, see, I love these two characters. They feature on each of the world pages, the pages within this world, and I think this is a really good technique that kitoypoy has implemented here, because with this introduction of these two characters, no matter what article you go to, you will see the opinion of these two characters and how it ties to the world. So it does a really good job of helping to maintain a consistent look and feel across all of the articles, and to get sometimes a humorous, whether dry or flat out humorous, approach to the articles, because we get the instructor of recruits and Sergeant Killflayer's odd couple reaction to each of these topics. So well done, and it does really well. The days of the week are named according to the schedule of planes, which is controlled by the Ore of Worlds. As each day dawns a new plane, the manifest appears in the Kiranal pit. The navigator of worlds carefully plots a course through the great wheel, choosing the safest possible path for our civilization. Okay, now an Ore is an immensely powerful magic tech device that controls which world or plane appears in the Kiranal pit. Okay, navigator of world. The navigator steers a hole in reality, the Kiranal pit, trying to find the safest path through a multiverse of danger. Okay. So it looks like we have Shatter, Heaven, Elemental, Bifrost. And they're listed here below. Okay. Shatter is a day of preparation, peril, and opportunity. The manifest is a random plane from the wheel or beyond, a one-day war with hostile sylphants, an uninhabited wasteland, or an invasion of fiends are all just as possible. Shatter's when the feculence hits the fracking fan. I love Shatter. I usually get to kill something new. Yeah, the cube thing is really cool. It can be a little bit distracting, but it is... I just don't know how we did it. Okay. All right. It's all made with AI. Okay. Hey, Harper Van. Welcome to A Feedback Frenzy. On Elemental, a negotiated location from one of the elemental planes appears. We have trade treaties with the various elemental sultans and emirs. Many citizens have made their fortunes trading on Elemental. Perhaps you will too after you gain citizenship. Shadow. A location from the Shadowfell emerges by treaty with the Lords of Shadow. Shadow denizens do not cross into our world, but our residents must be allowed to enter shadow, if that is their desire. Okay. The beasties and grumkins only know hunger. No matter how good the wards are, stuff still gets through. Make sure you keep up your uh, apotropaic practices, having the influence of ever evil. I just killed my adobo. I'm not. Okay, adobo. What's an adobo? Things that go bump in the night. Hate garlic, salt, and vinegar. Guess what's in a good adobo? Garlic, salt, vinegar. Okay. The manifest. Okay, prime. The manifest is plucked from another crystal sphere or mortal plane. Usually, it's an uninhabited piece of wilderness. Sometimes we get ruins or sophants or even whole cities. Depending on the nature of the manifest, we can have days of harvest, trade, war, rest, or vigilance. We'll get into each of those. Okay. Bifrost. The ethereal plane and the astral sea alternate. Travel to any other plane in the multiverse is possible if you know the right path. One of the quieter days of the week, we also call Bifrost the day of returning. It is the most likely day for lost Kiranalos to find their way home through one of the transitive planes. Okay. Fairy. By treaty, the manifest on Fairy is always the market of the Feywild. You can find anything you want at the market. Just beware what price you pay. Don't let the colors and good manners fool you. Fairy is just as dangerous as Shadow. Visit the market if you like, but do not eat anything fey. You physically won't be able to cross the border back into the zone. Interesting. Heaven. The navigator has a day of rest. The upper planes send a manifest of their choosing. Over the years, we have learned that they always send the right one. On the seventh day, a heaven manifests. Pilgrims dwell here in the zone just to visit heaven once a week. The gods themselves remain behind the divine gate. Okay? So that's interesting. So there is a divine gate in there, so it does prevent the mortals from actually visiting the gods. Okay. How long have we been going? Okay. Your identihedron marks you as a legal resident of the zone. As recruits, beginning your civic or military service. Your hedron should be upgraded to at least an octahedron. The color will change to match your canton and fortress assignments. Your hedron focuses as identification, and they can send and receive 25-word messages. They also track time, work as a distress beacon, and can replace currency. For more details, refer to your orientation package. All right. Well, I think we've gone through a lot of this before we could spend hours into all of the different things of the different cantons. But I don't think we will be able to have the time, so we can do more of the different feedbacks. Really good. I love this world. It was really fun to play into it. Not bored at all. Not that confused, but it is a complex world. A little bit. The instructor of recruits, I have a little bit of confusion on what they mean by the gods themselves remain behind the divine gate, but so people can go in to heaven, but the gods can't come out? Or is this divine gate more like a child's playpen that goes around the pit so that they can't come, so that the people can't reach the gods, as opposed to, which side of the gate, divine gate, are they on? Are they in the playpen and then the gods can roam free? Or is it the other way around? Just an interesting thought. All right, thank you so much, kitoypoy, for sharing with us the introduction to the Quirinal Pit and a Quirinal Concordance Zone, forgive me, as we will continue on with the rest of our feedback frenzy. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And if you would like to have your content submitted also, you could visit wgc.bz/submit, where we will accept 1,500 words of fiction or a world-building article for critique here live on twitch.tv. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, keep on writing.
Thanks for watching this feedback frenzy. Be sure to show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and clicking the notification bell. WriterGreg offers coaching sessions to help bring your world to life, create compelling stories, and accomplish your creative goals. Please visit wgc.bz/coaching for more details.